So here we are back at it. Yes, yesterday I said I was going to quit, and today we're back at it again because that's the way I do business. So anyway, let's get back to it. All right, so we need to figure out how to use SFML, all right? But the thing is, when we go over to Google and go over here and go over to something like tutorials, all right, and then we go to something like SFML and Visual Studio, because that's what we have, we're going to find out that this is not for beginners at all, okay? This is for, I don't even, very, what's the word? People that have been doing this a long time. Because let's start reading. Introduction. This tutorial is the first one we should read if we're using SFML with the Visual Studio IDE, right? It will explain how to configure our SFML projects. Note, the CMake template is the recommended way to get started with SFML. What does that mean? Introduction. This tutorial will work on any OS with any ID and with any compiler. It will explain how to build a project that can be used. So what should we do? Should we do this one or should we do this one? And this is what we have to deal with when we're dealing with these scrubs that are in this industry right now, okay? The people that actually are making the games and stuff. I mean, you've seen them. They've all got arms the size of Red Bull cans, and they've got, you know who these people are. And so it tells us this is the first one we should read, and also this is the only one we should do. So which one is it? I don't know. So let's start with this installing SFML. First, we must download the SFML SDK from the download page. All right. So we already did that before. We've already been here. We went here and got this one right here. I think this one. We got this one right here. Should we be in 17? Is that another problem? Anyway, so whatever. We got this one right here. Let's come back over here. So we can then unpack the SFML archive wherever we like. Copying headers and libraries to our installation of Visual Studio is not recommended. Then why even bother talking about it? It's better to keep libraries in their own separate location, especially if we intend to use several versions of the same library or several compilers. I don't know what any of that means. All right. Creating and configuring an SFML project. The first thing to do is choose what kind of project to create. It is recommended to select Empty Project. The dialog window offers a few other options to customize the project. Select Console Application or Windows Application only if we know how to use precompiled headers. Okay, well, okay. So what? Are we in the middle of something right now? Should we have done something? Creating and configuring an SFML. Okay. So do you want us to, is this telling us to make a new project? Do we come over here and say, file, new project, empty project. Okay, next. Project name, SFML test, SFML test. Okay, how about that? Okay, so we got this. Bless me. All right, so we did this. Empty project. The dialog window offers a few other options. Console application or window. What dialog window? Are they talking about? What are they talking about? Are they talking about this dialog window? Empty project console app? Is that what it's talking about? Yeah, actually it was. Okay, so yeah, we're just doing empty. Okay, so we did that. X. All right. For the purpose of this tutorial, we should create a main.cpp file and add it to the project so that we have access to the C++ settings. Otherwise, Visual Studio doesn't know which language we're going to use for this project. They'll explain what to put inside later. Okay, so we'll make it main.cpp. Let's do this while we're at it. All right. So we're going to start with the main.cpp. Let's get the view, solutions explorer, add new item, main.cpp. All right. So we got that. All right. So now that we've got that, okay. So now we need to tell the compiler where to find the SFML headers, the HTTP files, and the linker to where to find the linker where to find the SFML libraries, the lib files. In the project properties, add this. All right. In the project's properties, add the path to the SFML headers. Include. All right. So we're going to do that what we did before. So let's go get this open. Down here to C SFML. Right here, include folder. All right, and let's go over here to the right of all the writing and copy this file path. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to say project. Is this what it is? Properties? Yes. All right. So we're going to start with C++ general additional. All right, C++ general additional include directories. And we will slap in that file path. All right, cool. And then we'll do the same for linker. Close this down. Linker general additional library. This one right here, directories. Okay, so right here we'll do this one. Come over here, lib, grab that file path. Oh no. Okay. We're gonna have to change the other one. So we'll get this one, go inside of the lib and then take it and then drop it off right here. Okay, and then we'll go back over to C++, general, go up here, go into include, copy that, and toss it in here. All right, there we go. So now that we got that, the paths are the same in both debug and release configurations, so we can set them globally for a project. All configurations. All right, so let's do it again. All right, so here's the include, and let's do the linker. General, come over here. Lib, take this, copy it. Additional libraries, boom, apply. All right, now that we've done that. Okay, the next step is to link our application to the SFML libraries, .lib files, that our code will need. SFML is made of 5 modules: system, window, graphics, network, and audio. Okay, and there's one library for each of them. Okay, libraries must be added in the project's properties in linker input additional dependencies. That's what we did, didn't it? Oh, additional dependencies. Oh, input right here. Okay. Add all the SFML libraries that we need. For example, this, and this. How do we know which ones we need? Is it all 5 of these files? Let's go over to the lib. What? Okay, add all the SFML libraries that we need. How do we know which ones we need? Okay, bro. Anyway, that's what we're dealing with. Only one person wrote this, and there was definitely nobody else checking this person's work. All right, let's read. Okay, so these ones, we'll put those later. It's important to link the libraries that match the configuration. SFML for debug, SFML.lib for release. For D, okay, yeah, D for debug and lib for what? I mean, this is exactly what ChatGPT was was going through when it was telling us what to do. So yeah, the reason ChatGPT couldn't give us it because this was crap to begin with. Okay, so SFML graphics.lib. Where do we find this? Is it going to be in this? Yes, it is. So I guess we need graphics. This one. Graphics. We don't need network. System, I guess. Window. Okay. So graphics, window, and system. Okay, yeah. So those are the ones we need. So let's okay, so let's get rid of this stuff. It's just like when ChatGPT told us. Get rid of this stuff. We put this one in, and then a semicolon, and then the other two. We don't need audio yet. Maybe later. Semicolon. This one. Oops. Semicolon. This one. Okay, apply. All right, so don't mix the D's and the S's. Whatever. The settings shown here will result in our application being linked to the dynamic version of SFML, the one that needs the DLL files. If we want to get rid of these DLLs and have SFML directly integrated into our executable, we must link to the static version. Static SFML libraries have the S suffix, okay? In this case, we'll also need to define the SFML static. We're not going to do that. All right. When static linking, we're not doing that. All right. Here are the dependencies for each model. Append the D as described if we want to link the SFML debug libraries. Oh, what? What? What does this mean? We might have noticed from the table that SFML modules can only depend on one another. For example, SFML graphics.lib depends both on SFML windows.lib and SFML system s.lib. What? Oh, static. This and this. If we static link to an SFML library, make sure to link to the dependencies of the library in question, as well as the dependencies of the... We're not doing that. If we're slightly confused, don't worry. It's perfectly normal for beginners to be overwhelmed by all this information regarding static linking. Also, you wrote it pretty poorly. That's the main reason people are confused when you write something. If something doesn't work for us the first time around, we can simply keep trying, always bearing in mind that what has been said above. If we still can't get static linking to work, we can check that. What? Are we supposed to do static linking or not? Like, I was cool with not doing the static linking. You know what I'm saying? I was very cool with that. All right, let's just act like we're cool and let's do this. Let's get this and let's slap it in there and see if it works. Save it. Run it. Right? Trash. This guy, whoever wrote this is an idiot. Is definitely 100% an idiot. Like, cause if a man can't just read your directions and slap something in somewhere and push run and it doesn't work, that means you are the moron, not me. I'm not the moron. I'm not the one with a website looking for donations or whatever you're looking for and putting out this information where nobody can use it. What is this? What is all this crap? Nope, it didn't work. If we choose to create a Windows application, the entry point of our code has to be set to win main instead of main. What? So yeah, I'm not quitting again. I'm not quitting. All right. I'm just telling you that these people are morons. Don't ever think that these people, like Elon Musk, he's not smart. He's actually a moron. Okay. He knows a little bit about coding, a little bit of this and that. Right. These people are not smart. They think they're smart, but they're not. Because if they can't, if I, the code man, can't get this thing to work after reading your page, that means your page is garbage. Okay. What else am I supposed to do? What else am I supposed to do? Do we put this stuff somewhere? Do we need to do this static thing no matter what? Anyway, these people are morons. All right, so yeah. Am I an idiot? Am I an idiot? Am I too stupid to get this thing to go? Or is the person that wrote it too stupid to make it to where a person that has no idea what they're doing? Yeah, I don't even know what that sentence is. I don't even know. Bro. This pisses me off. 8:12 in the morning. 17 minutes I've been recording, and it's the exact same problem as last time. Expected a declaration. Line 61. There's not even a line 61 here. Namespace STD has no member. Enable it. Enable if T. What? If you chose to create a Windows application project, the entry point of our code has to be, we didn't choose anything. We did exactly what you said, you dumb idiot. I'm not trying to choose anything. These morons. Oh my God. I'm about to explode. I swear I'm about to explode. This is why violence exists. It's because of this stuff. This is really why, okay? This guy, I swear whoever wrote this thought he was doing the best job. Thought he did the best job as possible. The best job possible, whatever. Anyway, I don't care. All right, so we're quitting again. Screw this. Honestly, screw SFML. Honestly, I don't care about these idiots. We're done with them. We're done with these losers. We're done with all this crap. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go through checkers game, this thing right here, because you know what? This works. SDL works. I don't know how I got this to work, but it works. All right, get out of here. So the thing about SDL is I'm pretty sure I had to do that stuff, but I don't remember. You know what? Let's go over to ChatGPT. And let's say, let's link. Hold on. let's link these checkers game files. Here we are, checkers game right here. Let's get these with these open, link them. We made this with SDL, but I forgot how we initialized SDL for this. In the IDE. Did we have to do extra stuff like what SFML needs to get running? Question mark. All right, so include SDL headers, which we do. Okay. Initialize. This is done with this in main.cpp. SDL init video. That's this part. So it was all. So it's basically. So basically, it was all stuff done with code and not with project. What's this thing called? Project properties. Project properties. Linker. And all that stuff. Exactly. All right, cool. So, okay. Okay, let me read the whole thing. Exactly. With SDL, most of the setup is done directly in the code, such as initializing SDL, creating windows, handling events, and cleaning up resources. This differs from SFML, where we might need to configure additional linker settings in our IDE to include the necessary libraries for linking. With SDL, as long as SDL libraries are correctly installed and accessible to our compiler, we can handle everything through the code without needing to adjust the project properties. All right. So yeah. Give me the link for the SDL downloads. Give me the link for the SDL downloads. Again. Take your time. Take your time. Why did it? Whatever. No, not that. What is this? How do we get out of this? Cancel. Search Google. Simple direct media later homepage. Get the current stable SDL version right here. So right here. And I just saved this. So you got to go over here to get to GitHub to get it. I'm pretty sure I got something like this. Actually, you know what? I've got the downloads. I can just look inside of the downloads. What are we looking for? SDL? SFML. Git. There it is right here. So this is the one SDL2. Okay. SDL2 Devil 2030 VC. Oh, these are all updated. These guys just love it. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I got this one right here, because that's what it says in my downloads history. Right here. So grab this one, and then when you unzip it, put it. What I did, I put it on the C. I put it right here on C to right here, SDL2, and we access it here somehow, and we'll see that in the code. So yeah, just download this, unzip it, this one right here, unzip it, and put it on C, and then you'll be where I am. All right. So we did that. So now, where in the code were we linking to the file on the computer, the SDL2 file, the SDL2 file on the computer? IDE project settings, CMake or Visual Studio project. Okay, so we did have to specify the linker. Did we? No. Anyway, I'm so confused on how to proceed with this. I really am. SDL.h. Where's that? How does it know where it is? SDL.h. Okay. How does it know where this is? Where does it? Where did we tell Visual Studio where we put the SDL files? Okay. Right click the project properties. All right, let's go over there. View solutions. All right. Right click the properties properties. Same thing as no, this is different. This is different? Anyway, whatever. Configuration properties. VC directories. All right. Add the path to the SDL include directory. Hold on. Add the path to the include directories field. Where's that at? Right here? Well, you didn't do that. We didn't do that. We didn't do that. We didn't do that. And the code works. So what are you talking about? So what are you talking about? How do we know? Man. Oh my God. I don't want to do any of this shit. I don't want to do any of this. I don't even want to read any of this. Like, I'm like looking at it and it's just a wall of text. It's like, I don't even want to read it. Does that mean I'm not cut out to be a computer programmer? I don't think so. I don't think that's what that means. I think what it means is that I'm gonna have a huge chip on my shoulder when I get up in the big leagues, and there's gonna be some freaking problems anytime anybody says anything. I think that's what the reality is, because I'm not stopping, but I'm gonna be, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, so this crap, this isn't, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know how we got to this point on this one, and I don't know how to start from scratch on a different one. Anyway, this has been going on for 30 minutes, and I don't really care about it anymore. So, and it's 8:26. I got to get ready for the day. I got actual stuff I got to do. So yeah, here's another one of these crappy videos. If you got this far, sorry, honestly, sorry for wasting your time. But we're going to figure this out. I'm going to figure out another way, another approach to figure out how to get this going. But anyway, so there's that, and we'll see you next time.